5 days ago, my transmission was shuddering pretty badly. So what I did is I used this device here. The link will be in the description below if you're interested. I think it's a great instrument, but let me get to another thing about this in a moment. Anyway, I pulled roughly about 24 ounces of this fluid. So this is what my transmission fluid in the Lincoln looks like right now. Basically, it's gone. So it's not in good shape at all. From there, like I said, I pulled about 24 ounces out. This is 10 ounces here, but I had some in another bottle. And I put this LubeGuard Platinum into the transmission, okay? And I put what was left of my Instant Shutter Fix. I had a little bit of Instant Shutter Fix left over, probably a little less than an ounce, but just to keep things more accurate or just easier to track, let's just say I put an ounce of Instant Shutter Fix. I mixed it in with this LubeGuard Platinum. And then I put, it was my intention to pull 2 quarts of fluid out of the transmission and put this new fluid in. As you can see, I didn't even really, probably shouldn't even say 10 ounces, but I put a little bit in. I didn't get to finish the job. I had an emergency and I had to leave. I've been driving the vehicle for 5 days. And I do need to put some more fluid back in. I need to put at least 1 to maybe 2 full tubes of this Mercon LV in my transmission. I've been lazy about doing it, but I will get around to doing that probably within the next 24 hours, I hope, if I feel up to it. But bringing us back to this device. This device here is great, okay? If you're going to just do something like put a LubeGuard type thing, or this is your tool. But I do wish it could hold a little bit more. There's the capacity on it. I do recommend it. It worked great out of the box. I didn't have to make any adjustments. I plugged that hose in, it hung on tightly to it. I would use the extension because it's a little tricky getting it into the transmission for the 2015 through 2017 Lincoln Navigators, the 6R80, let's just say that. As far as this device here, it works great, but all I can say is the only negative thing that I have to say about it is I kept having to pull some out, and it took several pulls to get what I needed to get out of it. So if you want to take out a lot of fluid, I would recommend a much larger device. I'm gonna go on and buy one that I'm looking at on Amazon that's around $90. I think that is going to be better for the job if you want to pull out several quarts at a time. But if you're just doing like a little thing where you just want to pull some fluid out just to make room for this LubeGuard, this is your tool. It works great. Once again, a link to these products are in the description below. I'd appreciate it if you guys would check those things out. I don't get anything for doing these videos because they're not monetized. I'm just trying to help you guys come to a decision on what you want to do with your transmission, and I feel like I have found the key to longevity with the transmission. That's it. But either way, the shutter has gone away completely. It hasn't come back, and now I know for sure that I have a fluid problem, not a mechanical problem, and I intend on doing my best to at least get this fluid in the transmission to where it's 50% new fluid, new Mercon LV, along with this LubeGuard in there, and I'll just leave the other 50 and just ride it from there. Because of the situation and everything that I've been through, I think it's going to be in my best interest to just add some more Mercon LV for now. Drive the vehicle if it shutters again, or I was gonna say until, but let's just say in case it doesn't, let's just say if it begins to shutter again, then I will activate this method and hopefully solve this problem with the transmission once and for all. I am currently about to hit 174,000 miles. That is basically almost 64,000 miles driven since putting the LubeGuards, the Instant Shutter Fix into the vehicle, which is now made by LubeGuard. Once again, I am not paid by LubeGuard. I'm not sponsored by them. They are not behind any of the things that I'm doing. I am just a guy who was having problems with his transmission and decided that I had had enough of giving these guys $4,000 to $5,000 for a new transmission. I decided to take matters in my own hands and put this product into my transmission, which has saved me thousands of dollars and also given me tens of thousands of miles of trouble-free driving for the most part since using it. So, but once again, it was instant shutter fix. This is my first time around with a LubeGuard, but I really think that I feel very confident that I've got a grip on this. And like I said, if it does it again, at least I know that the problem is in the fluid. This is the fluid. The problem's in the fluid, and if that's the case, then I'll just change all of it out. So we'll see what goes on from there. I appreciate everything that you guys have been writing. It's a hit or miss thing, I guess, for some people. Maybe those people have a mechanical issue if it doesn't work for them. But for me and for all the people who have been writing and saying, hey, this is working for me too, I appreciate all of your questions, your comments, and everything that you're saying. I appreciate all of you thanking me for posting these videos, and I really appreciate all of the comments, the support, and you guys watching these videos. It really means a lot, and I'm gonna have another one out to you as soon as I have something significant to tell you. All right, thanks.